Well, hello students, welcome back to mathematics class with me, Mr. Alfie. In this video, we're going to learn about addition of factors. Let's check this video out. If there is a factor PQ, where P is what you call initial point and Q that's what you call terminal point. The initial point is the point where the factors start and the terminal point is the point where the factors end. So how to find addition of factors? So there are factor A and factor B. How to find factor A plus factor B? The first way how to find it, we need to move factor B, where the initial point of factor B meets the terminal point of factor A. So the sums of factor A and B, that's why you call the factor sums of factor resultant, this one. Let's say this factor is factor C. Factor C start from the initial point of factor A and end at the terminal point of factor B. Factor C, this is what you call resultant factors or factor resultant of A plus B. As you can see from the graph, that factor C is actually 8 units to the right and 2 units upward. So A plus B equal to factor C, whereas factor C is 8 and 2. The other way how to find A plus B, we need to write factor A and factor B as a column factors. As you can see at the diagrams, factor A is 3 units to the right and 3 units upward. And factor B is 5 units to the right and 1 unit downward. So factor A is 3 and 3 and factor B is 5 and negative 1. So factor A plus factor B equal to 8 and 2. How about factor B plus factor A? If we are going to find factor B plus factor A, now we need to move factor A here, where the initial point of factor A meets the terminal point of factor B, and the factor resultant or factor sums of B plus A here, let's say it's factor C. Factor C is 8 units to the right and 2 units upward. So B plus A equal to factor C, whereas factor C is 8 and 2. Turns out, B plus A is equal with A plus B. How about this way? We need to write factor B and factor A as a column factors. We know that factor B is 5 negative 1 and factor A is 3 and 3. We add those factors together, we'll find 8 and 2. So it is A plus B equal to B plus A. So in general, the addition of column factors can be done by adding their respective x components and y components. So if there is a factor x1 and y1 plus factor x2, y2, so the factor resultant or factor sum is x1 plus x2, y1 plus y2. Or if u, v and w are factors, then u plus v is equal with v plus u. This is what you call commutative law. And then u plus v plus w equal with u plus v plus w. This is what you call associative law. Let's get to the example. For example, the diagram shows 3 factors A, B and C. Draw a diagram to find a factor sums and express the sum as a column factor for A plus B plus C. Okay, first we're going to find a drawing of a diagram of A plus B plus C. Since A plus B, that means we need to move B here, where the initial point of B meets the terminal point of A. And then A plus B plus C. So we need to move C here, whereas the initial point of C meets the terminal point of B. Now, the factor resultant or factor sum of A plus B plus C is a factor start with the initial point of A and end at the terminal point of C. Let's say this is the factor sum or factor resultant of A plus B plus C. Now, we're going to express the sum as a column factors. First, we need to write A as a column factor, B also, and also C. So A plus B plus C equal to -4 and -2 because factor A is 4 units to the left and 2 units downward. And then factor b is 2, 4, because factor b is 2 unit to the right and 4 unit upwards. And factor c is negative 4 and 1, because factor c is 4 unit to the left and 1 unit upward. So for a plus b plus c, we add these numbers together and we'll find that the factor a plus b plus c equal to negative 6 and 3. Next example. In the diagrams, A, B, C, D, and E is a rectangle. Express AB plus AE plus CD as a single factors. Now, we are going to find AB plus AE plus CD. It is equal to AB plus BC plus CD. Why? Because factor AE is equal with factor BC. As you can see here, factor AE has the same magnitude of factor BC and they have the same direction. So now we're going to find factor AB plus factor BC plus factor CD. So factor AB, this one, plus factor BC, this one, and pay attention to this point. Where's the point? The initial point of BC meets the terminal point of AB. And then factor CD, whereas the initial point of CD meets the terminal point of BC. Since these are 2-point meets, so we can find that factor AB plus factor BC plus factor CD is actually equal to factor AD, as you can see here at the graph.